Let's see what uncivil law has to say about it. Oh my God!
Oh shit! Eesh.
What the?
Kyle Gass?
Is he a toddler eating a plate of spaghetti? What the fuck is going on here? Ah! Oh my God! Oh, it's like seeing a lion while just after it got done with its kill.
This is Kyle Gass and Blonde Scott.
Not blonde, that's gray, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Holy shit, was he huffing spray paint? What the fuck is going on here?
Hello everyone, and welcome to Uncivil Law.
What is happening with your mouth? It looks like a guy's trying to hide the fact that he's a clown on the weekends.
And for today's stream, we turn our attention to the plea deal that was recently
What do you have, hives or something?
entered by none other than Nick the Racket's Nick Rekieta himself. Joining me to discuss this wonderful turn of events is none other than your friend and mine, Sean the
Also, this guy's got a secret man behind him. What the fuck is going on there?
potentially criminal.
Hey, Kurt, how you doing?
Good.
Not good. Look at him. What do you mean good? It looks like this dude was, you know, he just got his Red Wings. I mean, this is bad. He's eating out while the eating's good.
Good to see everybody tonight.
But you're only a potentially criminal, and that's just
correct.
not good enough for my needs. What I really need is an actual criminal.
What you really need is a skincare regimen. What the fuck am I'm not joking about this, guys. This is not just my screen doing this. Just to be clear, this is the first thing that came up on YouTube when you type in Nick Rekieta. Are these guys friends with? I can't tell what side they're on. Are they friends with Nick or making fun of him here?
Bringing us to today's story. So what we're going to do is we're going to read.
Oh, his name is Kurt. They're saying in the yeah. Well, his name's Kurt because it looks like when Cobain shot himself in the fucking head.
Through this plea agreement, and we'll go through some of the relevant statutes that are on point.
And I'll be eating jelly-only sandwiches during all of this.
Discuss the things that we don't know, at least at the moment. Some of those things may be clarified by the transcript of the plea conference.
He looks like a pimple that's about to be popped. You know, somebody's squeezing both sides.
Had today, which I don't have the transcript yet, so we may be having.
Is this? I'm sorry. All right, maybe is he have like a birthmark? Was he struck by lightning? Is he like one of those people? He just got an odd birthmark or something. I don't want to say this stuff. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Like they've had him on some podcast or something I've seen, and he didn't have, you know, like I'm a secret trans prostitute and I just had to wipe all the lipstick off my face last minute going on before. I swear to God, I've seen this guy and he looked normal before. Am I crazy?
Having another stream in the near future, depending on
Yeah, Tom Gully says uncivil law tried to eat a jellyfish.
when that becomes available. But we'll deal with what we know and we'll go from there. So this is what one of these things looks like, at least in the great state of Minnesota, in the wonderful
Minnesota
county of Candy, Ohio. Entered this day, the January 24th of 2025. In the state of Minnesota versus Nick Rekieta.
He has a girth mark, they say in chat.
I, Nick Rekieta, defendant in
It's not always like that. He was eating icy hot. There's something bad going on here for sure.
above action. Do respectfully represent as states follows. Sean, do you think he's lying already? Do you think he's respectful?
I mean, well, respect I think could be a bit of a relative term there. So
Yeah, let's go with that. My full name is Nicholas Robert Rekieta. I am 43.
Can you wake up? I mean, all right, I'm sorry we got you in the middle of your nap time while eating birthday cake or whatever the fuck just happened. Red velvet's my favorite. But can you please? We're just trying to learn what happened here.
The birth is December the 16th of 1981. The last grade I went through in school is law school graduate. Nice.
Yes.
If I filed in my case, I've received, read, and discussed the copy of the
Red for sure, yeah.
indictment or complaint. I understand the charges made against me were as follows. Specifically, I was charged with drugs in the second degree, possession of ammo or firearm in violation of law, namely that while using drugs or possession there too.
So this is Lawtube, huh? Do they have a skin tube that these guys could maybe check into?
I also was in possession of a firearm.
Yes.
So the mere possession of the firearm by the drug user is illegal,
Yes.
also under federal law. And child endangerment, wherein the child endangerment was, again, at least in this instance, merely the fact that the children were present at a place in which drugs were present. We're all familiar with the idea that there was evidence relating to potential drug metabolites found in one of the kids' hair.
We're also all familiar with the idea that a guy's head is one color all the way down. But that's not what's happening here. I mean, we're breaking boundaries.
But with respect to this particular charge, merely the fact that children were at a place where the drugs were. Okay.
I was at a place where the candy canes were.
Committed honor about this
He
May.
just won a cherry pie eating contest, says HC Frick. And the winner is...
May
Kurt.
23rd. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, just wanted to say the reason why at the beginning, guys, they say, why do they worry about his education? It's because you need to be able, do you read and write the English language? Do you understand it as spoken? I have had clients before where we've entered a plea and they were illiterate. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do a plea, but that means I have to sit there with
You could remove all the Lawtube stuff. And again, no offense to these guys or nothing. All right. They're probably great guys. No offense at all. But if you removed all the law stuff from this and it was just these two guys talking, you could 100% convince me that this was a, Zoom meeting for sex offenders. No offense meant whatsoever. I'm saying I could be convinced.
person, and I've done this. We had to do this one day.
Uncivil Law just went bobbing for French fries.
I sat
Well,
with him.
did you see the one that says we have to watch him rub icy hot on his ass? This is real, all caps.
What do you mean we have? What does that mean? We have to?
Jesse, we must watch him rub icy hot on his ass. This is real.
Okay. Is that a real? Are you saying it's a real video, or you just really want this to happen? I don't know who this guy is. Like, if he's got lore, I'm not part of it until now. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Uncivil Law, welcome to the lore. We're now in it with you, okay? And part of the lore, of course, again, is he just got done with a plate of SpaghettiOs and he was eating it with a plastic knife, a plastic butter knife. If this exists, I can't watch. I assume I cannot watch this on YouTube. A guy rubbing.
No, I think he did it on YouTube. I've seen it.
That doesn't mean I
If
get
you
to.
type-
If you type uncivil
It was
law
real.
and then the letter I, the first suggestion in Google is icy hot.
It is. I just found that out too.
Okay,
Yeah, it's-
guys. Even if it's on YouTube, that doesn't mean I'm not going to get in trouble. Like literally
that's
yesterday.
true.
Yesterday, I was streaming. We did a stream. It's no longer on YouTube. I got in trouble for a copyright claim because I played a video that was on YouTube, uploaded by somebody else who did not own the copyright. My version of it, where I did commentary over it, was blocked worldwide instantly. So that's not how YouTube. I mean, hey, it's already on YouTube. I've seen horrors beyond imagination on YouTube. All right. You want to know what a Filipino woman's asshole looks like pre-Brazilian? You can go to YouTube and find that out, but I don't get to show it to you on the big board here.
and we had to go through every single thing, word by word, line by line. Do you understand that? Yes. Do you understand this? And then I had to speak to him before court, and we kind of went over all of it again. They want to make sure you understand this. This forum is meant to create a record. This is so. Doesn't think Nick is going to do this, but this prevents any defendant from coming back and saying, "Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know what's going on. This is way too much, and things weren't explained." This is to prevent that from ever happening. That's why this all
Okay,
seems.
how
very
do we prevent this from ever happening again? Is it some sort of series of foundations? We're going to have to take a trip down to Sephora find this guy, his tone, get the experts to match his skin.
Functory, a lot of
Do we match the top or the bottom? Maybe we just get red and put it up here. Wow, Method Man's going to have a new best friend.
check mark, a lot of check boxes. It's just all the things that people have raised appeals for and bitched about over time. This is just eliminating all those issues and satisfying, ideas that constitute.
Last week, Kurt ate a pie. And he got it all over his face.
Constitutionally, that you are a sound mind and you're doing this openly and fairly.
Yeah, this is not our first rodeo. It's not the first time someone's.
Yeah, it looks like you just face planted at a rodeo. You might be the clown.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
I'd like to see this guy hopping a barrel wearing a cowboy.
Confused. So, over the years, decades, centuries, we have come up with various ways to try to at least address as many of those problems as we can. I am represented by an attorney whose name is Francis White, and I feel that
who is real.
I've had sufficient time to discuss my case with my attorney. I am satisfied that my attorney is fully informed as to the facts of this case.
Earlier, Kelsey asked me about Nick Rekieta. She was like, is he his own lawyer for his trial? I was like, no, because he got off. Like, he's basically has to do nothing. If he had been his own lawyer, he would be under the jail right now. They would be building new jails on top of him. He would be like the Indian burial ground below with his gay little tattoo sprouting up and causing a haunting inside the jail.
Attorneys discuss possible defenses to the crime I might have. And I'm satisfied that my attorney has represented my interest and has fully advised me. As you would anticipate, this is meant to try to stop an ineffective assistance of counsel defense.
Yeah, so basically here, all he has to do is go to drug testing, drug rehabilitation, whatever. And yeah, the wife, cross-eyed wife is off, April's off, and they will scrub the record is the craziest part. So he's admitting guilt to a thing that won't exist in a month or two from now, and he's already done the drug thing. He's already gone through their little course that he had to go through. So it's like time served. It's over already. He wins.
Damn.
Yeah, it's all over. He fucking won as hard as you could win, except, of course, the part where his child is now addicted to cocaine.
Which, incidentally, you can usually raise, well, I think always, raise that particular issue on appeal. Because if you weren't...
Somebody just put the icy hot video right in front. There it is. This is it. Here's the icy hot video. All right, tell you what. We'll give you a treat. I'll watch it right here. Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you don't actually see his ass?
Yeah, you don't.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then I can show this, right? Man, he's really going for it. Why does this exist? You know what? This is fun here. I'm just going to make you watch it like this. This is what you get.
Getting up in there?
He is digging. He's having...
That's like the place you don't want it.
He's getting it in sores, and so he's got piles back there. He's having to dodge like an obstacle course.
And he cross-contaminated his face.
Why does this video exist?
That's it.
Oh my God, that's it. Yeah, and look at him hanging his head in shame afterward too. Why does
his eyes?
Why does this video exist? Why did he do this on camera? Like if I had to do this,
I might be forgetting. I kind of know.
If I had to do this, I would pull the battery out of my phone and put the phone into a lockbox in another room, just so there was no possibility of this exact thing ever happening even one time. Yeah, does nobody know why he's rubbing his asshole on camera? Is that...
So what I think it was said on Kino Casino, he was doing he was cooking a turkey or something, and then he had to stop in the middle of it because his asshole itched, so he had to do that.
But he did not have to do it on camera. And also...
No, he didn't.
Also, I'm not coming over for Thanksgiving after that.
You don't put icy hot on your asshole because it itches.
Yeah.
You put preparation H.
Yeah.
Icy hot
Or
is like
some other-
Ben Gay. That shit
Hey,
burns.
hey, man. All right. Let's not go there, friend. All right.
I apologize.
You
Ben.
might,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
you might have been. Not me, sister.
Given effective assistance counsel, then your plea deal
Oh,
was
yes.
no good.
But the idea is my attorney didn't tell me everything. That just gets to, did you make a note?
How about you grab the icy hot, maybe stick your head between your legs and kiss your icy hot goodbye. Get it all over your face. Do something. You got an ointment for your whole mid-turkey stuffing. So I guess you're already ready to go. You probably already have your watch off in this case. You don't want a Mr. Bean type scenario on your hand. How do you not have an ointment for whatever the fuck is going on here? This dude's living in filth. Like that. How do you explain the hole? How do you explain the face?
You know what that is?
Yes.
That is a CPAP mask rash. A fat guy like that with that triangle pattern,
Oh yeah.
he is not cleaning his CPAP mask enough.
Oh yeah. Him
Okay.
and Royce both.
Intelligently voluntary plea. So it's not like it's not the ineffective assistance to counsel we normally hear about trying to overturn a case. This would just
By the way, all right. Here's a move. Wear your Kahuna virus mask during this stream. Just be like, yeah, I don't want to get you sick, potentially criminal. So I had to wear this the whole time. Oh, call me a libtard. Fine. Yeah, whatever.
result in a new plea hearing getting done if there were issues about that. But yeah,
Okay.
and I was just more clarifying for chat.
Somebody should have turned the turkey over in this oven.
No
So they
worries.
understood.
I have never been a patient in a mental hospital, and I
Not true.
have, and apparently have not, talked with or been treated by a psychiatrist or other person for a nervous or mental condition. I assume that mark above the have is a errata mark.
Yes.
And I assume that mark below the nose is a gay asshole mark.
And guys, people screw up on forms all the time. You go to the doctor, you're filling out a form somewhere, you check the wrong box. That's not, guys, the court is real life. So like nothing's ever perfect. Like,
But I mean,
things
this is
happen.
incredibly broad. It's like you've never been to a psychiatrist for a mental condition, which incidentally, wouldn't the very nature of going to a psychiatrist almost necessarily be for a mental condition? Because why else are you going to a psychiatrist?
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
this is like, I've never talked to a psychiatrist. Is that what this is saying?
Well,
Okay, I don't care. Listen, talk to a dermatologist. We have to be be with this. This is too disgusting for me to look. I just keep staring. It's literally all I'm doing is staring at his big red mouth. It's like I'm listening to Clifford the dog talk right now. I don't even want to see this anymore. All right, goodbye.